I'm not even sure what we're doing here anymore. Like, it's just become a gigantic joke. I just learned about, like, that Bill C-9 just the other day. I had heard about it. And my first thought is, you know, the world being as old as it is, with there being as many people as there is, the chances are somebody's probably tried this already, right? Like, and guess what? They have plenty of times. And can you imagine how it turned out? Not super great for the citizens. So that's like great. Let's just have a look at the pattern. So the Germany ban. Germany has some of the strictest hate speech laws in the world after World War II. Public denial of the Holocaust, use of Nazi symbols, and certain kinds of hate propaganda are criminal offenses. It did end up reduce overt Nazi activity in public, but it also created endless gray zones. People prosecuted for satire, political protests, or just referencing banned symbols in art or debate. Neo-Nazi groups didn't disappear, they just went underground or online. Say it can backfire by making extremists feel like they're martyrs for forbidden speech. Britain has laws against inciting racial or religious hatred. Police have used this to arrest street preachers, comedians, and protesters. Some real cases of hate crime were stopped, of course, but also ordinary people were investigated for tweets, Facebook posts, or jokes. Later dropped, but chilling free speech. The phrase arrested for a tweet became common criticism of overreach. Even here in Canada, Section 13 allowed complaints about online hate messages. It was a civil process, not criminal, but very controversial because it had a low threshold and huge penalties. It was used to go after people posting bigoted content. But it also became infamous for targeting columnists, bloggers, and ordinary internet users. Many cases dragged on for years. Parliament repealed it in 2013, acknowledging it chilled free speech and was open to abuse. Countries like Ireland recently passed sweeping hate speech bills covering online content, memes, and private messages. Civil liberty groups are already warning it could criminalize ordinary people. In Ireland, the debate blew up so badly that protests broke out against the bill, with even comedians and artists saying they'd be censored. Enforcement hasn't fully rolled out yet, but the fear and backlash are huge. The pattern is simple. These laws never stop hate. They only silence ordinary people. Hate doesn't disappear. Freedom does. At first, laws are sold as necessary to protect the vulnerable. Then enforcement creeps wider. Protests, political speech, edgy art, even private conversations get caught. Over time, these laws are often repealed, scaled back, or so controversial they damage trust in the government. Extremists almost always find a way around them, while ordinary people are the ones silenced. Every country that's tried this path, from Section 13 here in Canada, to Britain's arrested for a tweet, to Germany's endless gray zones, everybody ends up regretting it. Absolutely nothing new will be solved by passing this bill. We've done this before. We know who ends up getting hurt, and we know exactly why. Laws that are vaguely written tend to get stretched over time well beyond their original purpose. Speech is fundamental to democracy. Once you allow governments to penalize what people say, the symbols they use, even if you don't like them, that power tends to creep. ChatGPT suggested that I email my city's MP, but I don't really want them to have my information, so I'm just gonna stick to spreading the information, like explaining it to as many people as I can, so that, I don't know, eventually it gets to the right person, hopefully.